Have you ever experienced something that made you believe in an alternate reality? During my last semester at college, I was assaulted by a football player for walking where he was trying to drive, and while I was unconscious on the ground, I spent 10 whole years living an entirely different life. I started this life at my current age, and soon I met a wonderful young lady who made my heart skip and my face blush. For 2 full years I dated her, and I felt every emotion I would feel in this life. I cried when we fought, I smiled when she said I love you, and every morning I woke up with a smile on my face because she was by my side. We got married and had a beautiful baby daughter, and my life was pure joy for 10 whole years. I remember going to Andorra to ski with my wife. I remember visiting Dubai. I remember 10 entire years of birthdays, arguments, promotions, and everything life has to offer later. Well, one day I was sitting on the couch with my wife in kitchen when I noticed that our lamp seemed off. It was just sort of inverted from the inside out. Something about it captured me, and I became transfixed on this lamp. I couldn't look away from it. I stayed up all night staring at it because something just wasn't right. My wife and my kids came up to talk to me, but I couldn't even make out what they were saying, much less respond to them. And then, 72 hours of no sleep and non-stop staring later, I finally had my epiphany. This lamp is not real. This house is not real. My wife, my kids, the last 10 years of my life are not real. As soon as I came to this realization, my wife started completely freaking out, yelling and screaming, almost as if she became possessed, as if she was some evil entity who knew I just realized she wasn't real. While she was screaming, the lamp started to grow bigger and wider, and as it did, my vision blurred, and red covered everything I saw. Next thing I knew, I was hearing voices, screams, and I became aware of the pain. So much pain. I was thrown from this world of red back to the real world, and I quickly realized I was now laying on my back on the sidewalk I had just been assaulted on. I was taken to the hospital, but the doctors wouldn't believe my story. I went through 3 years of depression in the aftermath. I was grieving the loss of my wife and children, all while dealing with the knowledge that they never existed. I took so many meds on the daily I became clinically insane, and I became addicted to sleeping meds in the hopes I would see my wife and kids in my dreams. I've never seen my daughter, but sometimes I see my wife. She's just as beautiful as I remember, and I always reach for her to hold her. She disappears every time I get close, and I just cry when I wake.